Hey, what's going on, deal surgeons, elite masterminds? This is Clutch Instinct. Okay, that's my trade name. Of course, it's not my real name, but I want to show you guys something today that is very powerful. I actually may not leave this video up because this is really this powerful. Okay, and uh, it's called the SpaceX trade. Now, this is something that I created myself. I didn't get it from my teacher, ICT. I didn't learn it from anybody else. I'd never seen anybody talk about this. Now, I'm not saying it's not people out there talking about this, or I'm not saying that I'm the only person that know. But if you really study this video and you actually see what I'm about to show you, you can take it to the bank. You can take it to the bank. I've seen this trade, what I'm about to show you, time and time and time again. These are all my models right here. Okay. And in videos that I'll be shooting for our channel, I'll break down all this stuff, especially the magneto principle. That's a pretty powerful one as well. So this is SpaceX. Okay. So I'll be going in here and explaining to you what SpaceX is. I actually should have had a lot more screenshots than this, but let me show you where I first discovered it at. Okay. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm the only person that knows this. I'm just telling you that I saw this on my own. ICT don't talk about it. I didn't see it on anybody's video, and it's the truth. Okay. So let me show you how it works. Now, what I'm looking for in the chart is dead giveaways. Okay. Now this works. This is DXY. This is a currency. I done seen this work in stocks, indexes, trusts. I mean, real estate investment trust. I mean, it's market structure. But in this video, I'm going to break it down for the smart people, not the dumb people, the smart people that actually watch this video and actually back test it. They're going to see that this is the fucking truth. And for the smart people, not the dumb people, the smart people who actually see value in what I'm talking about, clutch instinct, right? Then I'm going to break this down for you so you really can see how to actually spot these things, because sometimes you may think you see it, but you don't. Now, the SpaceX trade is this right here. Now, back in, you see how this candle is like, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking one day, because I saw the SpaceX trade, this right here. The first time I saw our price was like right here, I believe. Or it was like right here. And I was thinking, like, who are the people that actually knew that price had to come up here? Like how did they know? And then I saw this candle open. You see where it opened at? It opened way below. See this right here? This is SpaceX trade. This shit is crazy, man. I'm telling you. I'm only gonna leave this up for like a month or so, and I'm gonna take it down because this shit is just too powerful. If I sell a course or something, I may keep it in there or just share it with a few friends. But this shit right here is no joke. You see how price opened up below right here? I'm telling you, when it does this, you could take it to the bank. You can take it to the bank that is going to take out the previous high. I'm going to show you multiple examples because I know you don't believe me because it seemed too good to be true. I'm telling you now, what I'm about to show you, this don't happen all the time. This is the only thing. This don't happen all the time. You could probably look at 30 charts. You're only going to see it on maybe 3 charts. This is on the week. This is on the daily chart. So listen, when it opens up, it has to open up really, really far below this candle here, because sometimes, let me show you something. Like sometimes it'll open up like right here. You see where my cursor is? Like right now it opened right here, right? But sometimes you'll see that price opens like right here. You see what a white line is? It'll open up like right here below the red candle right there. But in the ideal SpaceX trades, we want to see price open way below. Or if it's bullish, we want to see it open way above. We want to see this red candle open way up here. So what's the whole point of this? I can't leave this up. This is just too powerful, this right here. The whole point is that it's going to take out this high right here. Guaranteed. I know you don't believe me. Sound too good to be true because you believe making money is hard and, it can't be that easy. And I agree with you. Trading is not that easy. But I'm telling you right now, you got some dead giveaways in this game that absolutely work. Don't believe me, though. I'm going to show you proof. the candle has to open up far, far below the previous candle. Okay, I'm going to show you. This is a bullish SpaceX trade. I'll show you the bearish SpaceX trades as well. So if you see a long wick like this, um, like I said, with this SpaceX trade, you can guarantee to take out the high like it did. But even in my own research, I wouldn't bet on it coming all the way up here, even though it does probably 85% of the time. I still probably would get out at mean threshold of this order block right here. So you can have multiple targets. So the first target would be the bearish order block, which is the lowest, the highest up close candle, the opening price. You see? So I would get out right here. I probably would have got out right here because this is considered an order block as well. These are multiple targets you can have. Like, for instance, if I see this candle close right here, I'm telling you, I'm getting in on a buy on like 5 orders and I'm holding it. And so my first takeoff, I would take some off here. Boom. Now I got 4 orders on. It's retracing down to this candle right here, which is a bearish breaker. Even though it's supposed to be the highest up close candle on another time frame, I already know this candle right here is a bullish candle. So I would get back in. I would take maybe 2 orders off right here because I put 5 in down here, remember, because I seen the SpaceX trade. I seen the candle open up far below this here. And so these are some areas you can take some off. You could take 2 off right here, wait till it retrace down into this bearish order block, this bearish breaker, and get back in because we know what? We know it has to come up here. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it has to come up here especially when it opened up this far below. This is a dead fucking giveaway. This right here is just gold. You don't see it a lot either. You can look at 30 charts. You may only see it clearly on 3 to 5 charts. So you really have to search for this stuff. The higher time frame, the better. Daily, weekly, monthly, 3-month chart. And I'll show you a price prediction that I recently did. And the confidence, like I was thinking to myself, like, maybe I should check the chart. But I'm like, no, what I got to check it for? The SpaceX trade is in full effect. So price is going to take out that high to the left, guaranteed. Okay. Or worst case scenario, even though I haven't seen this, but just based on ICT's teachings, we get out at the order block, opening price, the mean threshold, which is 50% of this order block, or you can get out at the high, not the wick high up here, the high of the bullish candle. Okay, or you can get out at the close of the bullish candle. Okay, because if you could have got out right here, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, if not, you would have had to wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. You would have been drawdown for 6 days if you didn't get out right here. Well, basically 7 days. You have to wait for price to come back. So, all right. So let me show you some screenshots. This is crazy. Like, I'm looking for this stuff every single week. These are dead giveaways. These are like guaranteed moves. Let me show you, because I know you don't believe me, because the world has tricked you into believing making money is hard. So I get it. All right. So right here, check it out. Again, what do we see right here? This isn't the DXY. This is a different chart, even though it looks the same, because price action is fractal. See how it opened up far below? Wish I could zoom in. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's the furthest they'll let me do it. Let me try to do it with my other mouse. Oh, there we go. Boom. See how it zooms? See how it, oh God. Hold on quick. I have I need to turn off this. Oh, Lord. All right. So right here, you see how it opened up far below? This is a SpaceX. It has to open up extremely far below or far above a bullish or bearish candle. Okay. And so we see price take out the high right here. Okay. See the wick high right here? If you draw a line across from that, boom. I mean, it's definitely going to take out this high, but I'm like ICT. I'm just going to get out before it even come up there, even though you can trust for it to come up here, but I'm just, just studying ICT. I'm just going to always get out before the target sometimes. So yeah, that's a SpaceX trade right there. Let me show you a few more. This is extremely powerful. Like, I'm not going to leave this up on YouTube. This, it's just too much. It's just too powerful, right? This is literally a dead giveaway. I mean, it's something people literally can see and actually profit off of. All right, so here's a SpaceX trade again. See if I can zoom in on. I got this inverse mouse thing I need to turn off because it's confusing me. Oh, God. Okay, so you see how this is not the DXY. This is not the chart we just saw before. This is a totally different chart. I think this is a stock. You see how price opened up far below right there? Dead giveaway. What's the target? I just told you. Up here. Now, listen, this is where it gets a little tricky because this is a stock. Actually, no, this is a real estate investment trust. This one right here. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just can't always bet on it to take out this high, even though if you look at the rest of this chart, it actually eventually took out this high, but we don't want to wait and draw down. Okay. So the target, if you see, like, this is a bullish, this is a bearish order block. Okay. Because this candle right here is closed. It closed higher than this one. Okay. So we can't, this is the actual candle to use. We use the highest up close candle. I mean, if you understand how order blocks work, I really understand it. So understanding ICT's teachings, which is very superior over a lot of people's teachings. We always use the low, the middle, and the opening price of the highest up close or the lowest down close candles. This is powerful information, man. So glad I understand this stuff now. So in this model, we wouldn't wait for price to take out the high because look at the wick. It's an extremely long wick. It's not a lot of body right there. So with this SpaceX trade, which is valid because look, price even came all the way down here. If I saw something like this happen, just understanding how SpaceX trades work, I'd be like, you know what? It's not going to take the low. It may wick the low like it did right here, but the SpaceX trade becomes invalid when the actual wick low is taken. It can take the body low, but it can't take the wick low. So you could accumulate a lot more orders right here. This actually looks bearish because it closed below 50% of the mean threshold of this order block, but we got the SpaceX though. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is extremely powerful. That's why I'm not going to leave it up on YouTube. I'm just going to save it for, I guess people that's close to me in the future. This is crazy, man. This is a dead giveaway. Go back and look at your charts. Don't believe me. I'm full of shit. Okay. Don't believe me. Go back and look at your charts and see if it's true. You're going to come back to this video and be like, damn, like, dude is on some, he really showed me some real stuff. Yeah, I know. It's on the higher time frame. This is the weekly chart. I think this is a real estate investment trust. Yeah, because I see the colors down here. You don't see this on indexes and Forex. I think this is a real estate investment trust I was taking a look at. So sometimes when you see the highest up close candle and you see a long wick like this, don't expect it to take out it eventually will take out the high because that's how powerful the SpaceX trade is as far as price opening far below here. Like I said, if you continue to look at this chart, you'll see that it just kept going where it eventually took out this high, but it takes a lot longer if it's a long wick, if that makes sense. So you see right here, price actually reversed off a consequent encroachment, which is 50% of a highest up close order block or lowest down close candle order block. So I've been noticing that price has been reversing off of the consequent encroachment of these SpaceX trade, the order blocks. Okay. Let me show you another one because I know you still don't believe me because it seemed too good to be true because you think making money is hard and all that when in this game it is challenging to learn this stuff. But when you see these dead giveaways, you better smarten up. Now this is the daily chart. Okay, this is Icon Enterprises. Okay, because I do video breakdowns for people who think I'm full of it, because and I don't judge these people because I understand that a lot of people want to act like they know how this stuff works. It sounds cool to understand how trading works, how stocks work, real estate, business stuff. It sounds cool. But I'm a little cocky with it. I'm not gonna lie, because I want to show people like, hey, I'm not, I'm not anybody to be played with out here. I just sacrificed a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of suffering, a lot of mental suffering to understand this stuff. So, a lot of people can say that, but I want to show people in the charts that I'm pretty much that guy. I don't know it all yet, but some stuff that I do know, I can teach somebody some stuff. That's for sure. Now, this is the daily chart. Now, this is a stock. Look at this. Let me zoom in, man. I can't leave this up on YouTube. This is crazy. It's too crazy. I may leave this up for 2 weeks and just take it down. This don't make no sense how easy this is. This people, this is a dead giveaway. Oh God. When you see this right here, Jesus, look how beautiful that is. Wow. And this is the daily chart. Woo. Oh man, this is crazy. This is coming up here, people. It's coming up here. I know you don't believe it. It seemed too good to be true, but I'm so happy that I know it's not. Oh God, that is so beautiful. Look at that. Just look how far it opened up above. I mean, daily chart. If this was me, I would have got in. If I would have seen this, if I woke up at like 2, or if I woke up at 5 in the morning and I saw price like right here, and I saw this right here, I'm betting a house. I'm putting everything on this trade right here, and all the retracements on a daily chart I'm buying. Okay. Now, usually this is an order block right here, the last down close candle. So, I mean, I would have bought some right here, but I would expect the price to come back down. It did right here. But sometimes it will come back down and hit that candle before it comes up here. This was like, oh man, this is so gorgeous. Look how far that, I mean, this is just a dead giveaway. This don't make no sense how dead giveaway that was. You could have bet the house and you could have got out either up here. Wow, that's just amazing. You could have got out here, or what I would have did based off of what I've seen in the past, I just would have got out at either the low of this order block because it's the highest up close candle. But this is more like a spinning top because it has wicks on the side. So I would have either got out a consequent encroachment, 50% of this wick right here. Let me zoom in because I know when I'm recording, it look a little weird. I would have got out at 50% of this wick right here, which is a area to take profit at 50%, or this low right here. Okay, because that's the order block, highest up close candle. It's a lot deeper than that, but yeah. So here's another SpaceX trade right here in a way, but this one right here, I don't know why I pointed to this one. This is more of like a mistake, because the SpaceX trades you really want to see is when it's a V. You want to see that V shape. Okay, you want to see that V shape SpaceX, not this one right here. Even though this could be considered a SpaceX trade, but it's not the lowest closed candle. It's like a second low. Does that make sense? So I mean, I still would have held it and betted on it to come up here, but I really want to see those V shape SpaceX trades where it's a V shape. You see this has a V, and the last down close, the last candle is that candle right there. Look how big that is. That is just gorgeous. Let me look at it one more time. It's like, this is like more beautiful than looking at a beautiful woman, man, because you know that it has to come up here when you really study this stuff. Lord have mercy. I pray that I found at least 2 of these this week, man. You have to really search though. This stuff this is not something that's just going to jump off the chart. You have to really dig and search to see these candles, especially if you want to find one like for this week. It may be a little challenging, but if you go back in the past, you'll see them. But it's not like this. You're going to see this every day or every week. But when you do see them, boy, you better bet the house it's going to come up here. Let me show you. I know you don't believe me. Too good to be true. Making money is hard, right? That's what you believe. It's what you've been taught. I've been taught it as well, but I'm starting to see like that shit is for the birds, that kind of thinking. Now this is an index, S&P 500. Okay, we're on a weekly chart. Oh God. Oh God, look at this. This is the weekly chart, man. Ooh-wee. This is crazy, man. Look at this. Look how price open. Look how far it opened below. Now remember, this is not just for bullish trades. Okay, this is a bullish SpaceX. Okay, see, even right here, I would have still held on because I know it has to take out this high. If you go back and look at S&P 500, you'll see on a weekly chart that it took out this high. But I'm like ICT. I'm just going to load up the house, praying to God that I can catch this candle right here. You have to wait for these candles to close as well. You have to wait for it to close. Look at the gap though. Look at this is oh God. This is a dead giveaway that is coming up here, people. It's coming, it's gonna take out this high. Now this wick, it has a long wick. I don't like to see that. So I would have got out at either the close right here or consequent encroachment, which is 50%. Well, I'm sorry, mean threshold. Using ICT's terms, I like to be accurate when I'm speaking on somebody so golden. This is the mean threshold. Okay. Ah, man, this is just too good to be on YouTube for free. Oh God, that's just so beautiful, man. Like it's just beautiful. I pray I see at least two of these this week and I take advantage of it. Speaking into existence, man. Now you can even catch this stuff on a 1 minute. Okay, that's why I'm glad I took this screenshot right here. Now I'm glad we're seeing this right now because before all you guys saw was the bullish uh, SpaceX trades. Okay, so look how far it opened up above. You see that? This is a bearish SpaceX trade. So imagine if you caught this trade. This is a 1 minute chart now. Let's say you was looking at a chart randomly, use on a 1 minute chart looking for an entry. And let's say you caught price like right here on this candle. And you look and you're like, okay, well, it looked like a SpaceX trade. It opened right here. Remember, and it closed right here. I forgot I got to teach people sometimes. This is a bearish candle. I don't know who watching this video. This is a bearish candle. And this is the open and this is the high. And this is the closing price and it's the low. Okay, if you zoom in, you probably see like a wick down there, possibly. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, so I can literally I could have caught price like right here. And you mean to tell me I could put 5 lots on, 50 lots, 20 lots, and price is guaranteed to come down here and take out that low? Yes. That's what I'm telling you. It's a SpaceX trade, man. I'm not going to say guaranteed because we still dealing in probabilities. ICT teach, even though when you really understand how this stuff works, to be honest with you, it is guaranteed, a lot of the stuff. But, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to even really believe that. We still dealing in probabilities. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, it's going down there. If the structure is set up a certain way, it's going to do a certain thing. Okay. Here's actually another little SpaceX trade right here. But you see the difference. You see how this one opened up and you have like a wick right there. But with this one, it opened up far above. This is the one you want to see. This one right here, I'm telling you, you can bet the house on. Even if you see price starting to retrace up, I'm telling you, don't sell. Don't get stupid. Don't sell. If you got to trade what you see, not what you think, like Jessica Lane say. When you see price open up above like this, hold it. If anything, you need to buy more to sell right here when it's coming up. Now, listen, if it takes out this high right here, the SpaceX trade is invalid. I haven't really seen that happen. It can take out the opening price, but if it takes that high, I think I have a screenshot on here showing it like it's not, it's invalid. So what you could have done was you could have waited to see if price was going to take out this high right here. And you could have waited. And then when we've seen this displacement candle right here, you see how it displaced? This is what ICT called displacement. We basically took the opening price and we took the low. See how the body and the body close and the low took that? Then you could have got in on a retrace and held it all the way down to here because it's guaranteed to come down there because of that. It's a SpaceX trade. Oh God, this is like I said, nobody showed me this. I literally then watched almost every trading video on a YouTube. That's how much time I done had on my hands since I've been doing this since August 12th, 2021 at 3:31 in the afternoon. I have a screenshot, my first screenshot of a chart was on August 12th, 2021 at 3:31 in the afternoon. That's how I know when I really got started. Let's keep going because I know people like, it's no way. Too good to be true. All right, well, keep thinking making money is hard. Okay, just stick with that shit and see what that does for you. In my mind, I'm starting to think that it's a lot easier than we think. We just got to put in the work and do the study, or have people show people stuff like I'm showing you this, which is, I don't even know if I should leave it on YouTube. It's so powerful. Okay, so look at this. Here's another one, 5-minute chart. Now, like I said, ideally, hold on. What is this? Ideally, we want to find this on higher time frames because you can hold it a lot longer. I understand they have swap fees and all that, but that's up to you to decide if you want to hold the trade. I understand price could gap up 50 points or gap down, but if you see the SpaceX trade, is guaranteed to take out this high. I'm not going to say guaranteed, but you understand what I mean. All right. Actually, with this, I wish I would have wrote down the ticker symbol with this, because I bet I can bet your bottom dollar if I can go back to this chart. I don't know, this is probably US 30 because that's what I trade normally. I bet your bottom dollar, if we go back and actually take a look at this chart, if you keep looking, I bet money it took out this high. I can bet you it took out this high right here. Hold on. I can bet you that I can even see, just based on the structure going down like that and coming back up, I know that it took out this high right here. Okay, so in this trade, I would have been conservative. I would have bet the house to come up to here. This is a long wick, even though price is still going to take out that high. I would have put in like 5 orders on a retrace, which is right here. Price came back down into this order block. The high, the middle, and the opening price is very sensitive on a lowest down closed candle. It's way deeper than just the lowest down closed candle, because I don't want to get into teaching order blocks, but I do know some things about it, even though ICT know more than me, of course, because he created it. But this is one consecutive order block, these last 4 down closed candles. Okay. But we still have to look at the lowest one, because you see price came up into the high. This is crazy how ICT teach this, but based off of how far down this comes into this order blocks wick right here, the last down close candle, it shows you how bullish this is. Look, it came down. This is even a SpaceX trade a little bit right here. You see that, how it opened far below, but we really want to see it like at the very bottom. Okay. This may be like a confirmation that we definitely coming up here. So this showed me that it was bullish as well, because price came down. It came down to consequent encroachment of this wick. It came down a little above it, above the 50%. So if we didn't see a price, we didn't see a red candle close. This is how people be getting fucked up in this game. Let me show you something real quick, and I'll go back to SpaceX. I don't mean to be cursing because I'm supposed to be on this Christian journey, but I just get passionate about this stuff because I put so much time into this to really understand how this works with no plan B. People be out here doing this stuff and having a plan B. That's why they can't get the knowledge this deep sometimes. So listen, I'm not teaching candlesticks today, but I'm just saying, and I'm not really a teacher. I'm just sharing this with my group. I'm not better than anybody. I'm not saying I make more money than anybody or I know more than anybody. I'm just showing you something that I want other people in the group to start doing, to really start sharing some of their secrets, or, start sharing some things that they know about. So listen, I'll just say this and I'll go to the next screenshot. Price came down. This is closed game, what QB Stu talk about. Look him up. He's really good to learn from too. But price came down and it closed above 50% of this wick. This is consequent encroachment. This is showing you how bullish or bearish a move is. So since it couldn't hit 50% of this order block right here on the 5-minute chart, this tells me, and you see price opening up below the closing of a bearish candle, we hella bullish. That's what that means. We hella bullish. I say hella like I'm from Cali. I've just been in Cali too long, probably. All right, so let's go to the next one. I got some more evidence for you because I know you don't believe me. You still think making money is hard and all that kind of stuff. SpaceX candle. Now, here's the thing. This is the main reason I'm shooting this video. Some of these SpaceX trades will be a little tricky, like this one right here. I would have trusted it, but I'll be honest with you, I want to see more of a gap. I want to see more. I want to see it open up like right here. This right here, this is a little too close. This is a little bit too close for me. But I still would have took it because of what? The displacement candle. You see, like right here, price opened up and it closed far below here. Okay. So I probably still would have took this one. And remember the target based on SpaceX. Hold on. Based on the SpaceX trade, the target would have been here, the low. You see how I opened up far below? I mean, far above this green candle right here. This is SpaceX. Somebody could listen. This is how crazy this is. Somebody literally could watch this video, not know anything about the markets, put like 15 charts on there to follow list and just watch the higher time frames, like the monthly, the 3 month, the monthly, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour chart, and look for this and literally just see the candle close and get in right here on the retracement and hold it. They can hold that short all the way down, even if it come back up here. They can just not even look at the trade, to be honest with you, and put a stop loss above the wick up here, and it'll work. So that's another SpaceX trade. Let me show you a few more screenshots and then I'll end the video. It's probably too long anyway. I'm just trying to show multiple examples. Everything I'm showing you is a mixture of indexes, stocks, real estate investment funds, and trust. I mean, in stocks, real estate investment trust, stocks, indexes, and Forex. It's a little mixture. Here's another SpaceX trade right here. Look at that. Look how far. I really want to see it down here because remember I told you about the V. We want to see the V. But look at it. Look how far it opened below that. That's crazy, man. I don't have the previous high to the left, but it was a high over here that it took out. Dead giveaway. Look at this. Crazy. Especially if you see two green candles right after each other, man. I mean, this is dead giveaway. It's taking out the high, baby. Just told you. Look at this. It's taking out the high. I don't know how much more I need to say this. And I know you don't believe me. You're like, nah, there's no way. It's too good to be true. The market's not that easy, and it's not easy. I mean, shit, I'll tell you firsthand, it's not easy. I didn't experience the lowest points in my life dealing with this stuff. But now I'm seeing that it's all worth it because I don't have any worries about my future because I understand how this stuff works. Now, you see how far it opened below? What's the target? Up there. Okay, so this is the 1 minute chart again, but price is fractal. Just imagine if you found this on a monthly chart or the daily chart. You could have held until Friday, so got back in on a retrace and held again. Because why? Because we know how price has to come up here. This is what I've been desperately looking for. Dead giveaways. What has to happen? No matter what I think, no matter what lack thinking that may be in my mind or your mind, what has to happen? Okay, look at this. This, people, I'm telling you, if you see a trade like this and you don't take it, shame on you. Especially if you see the next candle is green. Shame on you. You deserve to live in lack. You deserve to live in limitation for the rest of your life if you don't take this kind of stuff. I'm trying to show you this is a dead giveaway. I'm not leaving this up on YouTube. I'm just showing it to people in my group. This is crazy, man. Hopefully I speak into existence. I see at least 2 of these a week. Sometimes I forget to even look for SpaceX, because I have so many other things that I'm looking at. But this is crazy. But I'm about to end the video in a few minutes. Don't worry. Look at this. I'm just trying to show you how crazy this is. 5 minute chart. Price is fractal. You could have found this on a 1 month chart. You could have found this on a weekly chart. Now you have to understand that sometimes if it this is crazy. Look at that. Oh God, this is a dead giveaway. Man. Dead giveaway that what? We taking out this low. Hold on. Dead giveaway. We taking out this low. It has to take out that low. Now, I probably would have sold everything like right here because remember we retracing right here. It could retrace and come all the way up here. But what's the target? What's the terminus? Like ICT teach here. If you can wait through drawdown, then you can take some off here, wait for it to retrace, and then get back in on the sell. This is an order block right here that it came back up into. Oh man. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna show you the rest of these screenshots that I'm in the video. I just want to show you the difference. Like, you don't want to get faked out. Like this right here. I just want to make sure I explain this. This is a little sketchy. Okay. I don't, I want to see it open up here. Okay. This is the opening price for people that don't really understand this. This is the opening price. Okay. I want to see it open up here. I want to see it open like far above, like the other stuff I've been showing you. But nonetheless, this was a SpaceX trade. Okay. This was a SpaceX trade in a way. The target would have been down here. But you see how choppy it was before it got down there? It's because the opening wasn't that big of a gap. You see? This is US 30, I already know. So that's why I'm making sure I'm showing this video. And you see how price came up here? It took out the wick. It took out the opening price. But if it didn't take out the high. If it takes out the high of a SpaceX trade, then it's not going to work. I've never seen it take out the high, by the way. Okay, here's a SpaceX trade as well. See how I open up? I like this. I want to see it open up a little bit further, but this is cool though. This is cool though. This is Oanda right here. This is GB. This is GJ. Great British Pound versus Japanese Yen. The target is what? Down here. Now you see, look at this. This is another reason I'm glad I'm shooting this video. Let me show you something. So I want you to get faked out. This is why I praise ICT so much. I don't like praising another man so much, but it's like the dude he's the fucking truth. I'm sorry. Now, the reason I say he is because he teaches to get out before the target. Now, remember right here, this is SpaceX. This is valid, right? You can be like, okay, I'm going to hold until it takes out this low. Because that's what a SpaceX trade is, right? But I'm trying to tell you, usually that happens, but you have to get out before the target. So with this, if I seen a long wick like this, I already know, because based on ICT's teachings, the market, it's an algorithm running price. I know you don't want to believe that, but one day you'll wake up. But this is, you think it's buying and selling pressure. You think it's what your company is doing. This moving price. You think it's billionaires and all that. And I guess some of that is true, but certain things have to happen if like you won't see a candle open up like this and then not take out the low. I'm talking about the closed body low. I use the bodies, but when you see a long wick like this, you have to go for consequent encroachment of the wick. You draw an imaginary line out, it hits, boom, right there, and then price takes off. So what I'm saying is, with SpaceX, you can usually get out at the high. The low, but you want to get out before the target. Okay, so right here, I would have been even more conservative. I just would have got out right here. I already got out at this opening price right here. Okay, so let me show a few more screenshots and I'll end the video. Thanks for rocking with me. I'm not going to leave it up on YouTube. Again, right here. This is US 30 weekly chart. I didn't even see this. God, I didn't even know. Oh, man. I just see this and I just get shiver. I just get the shakes because US 30 pay out a lot of money. Just put a 0.1 on US 500, NAS 100, and US 30. Just put a 0.1 on whatever amount you got in your account. You'll see why people worship US 30. It pays out a time and a half to almost 2 times more than NAS and ES or S&P 500. But the price action is really a lot. It's a sloppier price action than US 500. ICT even talks about that, which I agree. But look at this. This is a weekly chart. I'm telling you, if I would have seen this on a Sunday, I'm buying everything I can and I'm holding it. And every time it retraces down into an order block, I'm buying because the target is up here. And you don't see any long wicks, so you look at right here. See, this is what I'm saying with SpaceX. So you would have been in drawdown. That's why you always want to get out before the target, like ICT talk about. Because if you didn't, you would have been in drawdown 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have been in drawdown 10 weeks. This is the weekly chart before you wait for the target. That's why ACT talk about get out before it hits the target. That dude is the fucking truth, man. Excuse my French. So price came up to here, which is mean threshold. Okay. Me personally, I would have got out at the low. I would have been kind of scared, especially having all that profit. But look at right here. We have a volume imbalance as well. Or this look like more like a gap. So yeah, price came in, filled in that gap, and then dropped. So you just get out before the target is what I'm trying to say. A few more screenshots and I'll end the video. Thanks for staying with me. This is really important stuff, man. I haven't seen anybody talk about this. Nobody. And I don't watch a lot of videos. SpaceX. This right here is a little sketchy to me because it has a long wick and it didn't open up. See how it opened right here? The opening price is not enough for me. Even though this is a SpaceX trade, it's not. I really want to see it open up right here. I'll get excited if it opened right here or right here. Target would have been, and this is a 6-month chart on a DXY target down here, guaranteed. Guaranteed, people. You don't believe me, but it's going to take you a long time to really search for this stuff because it doesn't show its head often. But when it does, Lord have mercy. You better bet the house. You better get in at the lowest price and bet the whole house. Now, right here, this was a SpaceX trade in a way. You see how you want to get out before the target? Because this is I think this is like a 6-month chart, but you see it didn't take out the high right here. Let me show you. It didn't take out the high right here. Okay, it eventually did, but you see it had to go down first and eventually took out this high. Okay, so that's why I'm saying like it works, but don't always expect for it to take out the high. Just get out beforehand, like get out at mean threshold. Like for instance, the mean threshold here is 50% of this block right here. So, I would probably got out at 50% here and I just would have made a profit from here to here, or you could have bet to get out towards the high, even though it didn't make it there. This is a 6-month chart. So on a lower time frame, you would have seen clearly to get out here, but this is a 6-month. This is a SpaceX failure, but it did get close to the high. That's why you want to get out beforehand. But, it didn't open up crazy below either. It was a micro. This is a micro SpaceX. It's what I call micro or mini SpaceX. But look at this one right here. You see, this is perfect. Hold on. But look at this one right here. Look how far it opened up below. You see that? You see the difference between this opening and this opening? It's a little small gap, but right here is huge. This is what we want to see right here. This is what you get excited about. Wait for this candle to close, get in on a retrace and hold that puppy all the way to the order block at the top. Don't bet on it going all the way to the top. Get out at the wick low, or 50% of the wick or the opening price or mean threshold. Okay. All right. This is Clutch Instinct. Appreciate you guys rocking with me, hanging out with me. I'm just giving value. I'm just showing the hard work I put into this stuff, man. And, actually, let me show you this before we go. This looks like a SpaceX trade right here. This is live market trading right here. Today's Sunday. So this looks like a SpaceX trade right here. You see how I opened up below? We had one right here as well. This is the daily chart. But this is a small body. So based off of what I'm seeing, price should come up here to this order block. Okay. This is the current market right now. This gap right here, I don't like. I want to see more of an opening, but this is a SpaceX trade, you see, but I want to see more of an opening right there. But based off of what I'm seeing, it should take out this high. Okay. So I'm not going to bet on it coming up here, but actually, well, this trade may already be done. I'm sorry, because based on the SpaceX trade, either we going to look at the previous high, which is right here, or we can look up here at this high or this order block, which would be the highest up close candle here. All right. So it could be done already because this is a high right here. And the SpaceX trade happens to take out the previous high. Or it could come up here. If it was a huge opening, I would know it's coming up here. But it's like this is like a mediocre SpaceX trade, but it did open far below. Okay. So that's just something to take a look at. Nothing to take a move on just yet. But if this candle, if we were like right here, let's say we were like right here. Let's say today was June 27, 2023. I would be looking for a buy to get out here. Okay. Because of this SpaceX candle right here. All right. This is one as well, but it didn't have enough body. This has a huge body and it opened up far below, if that makes sense. All right. This video is too long. Thanks for watching.